update of our meeting today. Um, so we had no citizen input that came before us. We did have a great call with or Representative Stabika, Roger. Roger had a very interesting talk. All of us commissioners did. One of our biggest concerns we have coming up here is some of the land purchases that the DNR would like to purchase in Itasca County. Our big concern is this: if any of the Lassard SAM dollars are used, that would eliminate any motorized new trail or reroute on those lands. When the DNR came before us a month and a half ago, they did not mention anything of this sort when they asked for our blessings and for a letter of support. We did ask those questions at that time. Later on, since then, we have some major concerns that that is how they're going to pay for their land purchases. DNR would like to purchase about 1,300 acres. This is from the old potlatch lands that just got sold to the Nature Conservancy Fund. I just kind of tell you that, so they want to, 1,300 acres of it in Itasca County. It has some great concerns for us when it comes to tourism and what you can do with the land at that point in time. Understand any money spent with Lassard SAM dollars and any of the governance that go with it is on it forever. When I mean ever, I mean ever. So even if 50 years from now they'd like to sell that, DNR would like to sell that 40 acres or 1,000 acres or whatever it is, whatever the governance on it, 50 years ago is what it is for the next, eternity. How's that? So there will be no motorized kind of trails on it whatsoever at that point in time. Amen. If you're a horse rider, amen. Just so you understand that the DNR does see a horse as non-motorized. If you were dealing with the Chippewa National Forest, I'm sorry, your horse is considered motorized. So you would be affected too at that point in time. But we did have some other great talks with Roger. We did talk about PILT, payment in lieu of taxes. We have great concerns with that. One of the other things that we talked about, there is a bill right now that is being proposed that no spruce swamps be cut in the state of Minnesota, which lowland spruce swamps, which would greatly affect our county. That does not work for us in Itasca County whatsoever. I couldn't imagine if we were in Couchiching County when 92% of their land in that county is considered lowland. And what would they do all about that? There'd be no logging whatsoever. We did have some people leave our county, and some got moved up and hired. Just as one, I'd like to announce here, or at least recognize Randy Blankenship. Randy has worked as a sub-foreman in the highway department for 37 years, and I just want to say, Randy, thank you so much for all your hard work that you've given to our county, and I hope you enjoy your time of retirement, but thank you so much for everything you've done for Itasca County. We did have some board requests for money spending. Commissioner warrants this month was $790,000 and some change. The only discussion about that was I said I hope that ASV, and if you're listening to ASV, I'd like you for you to just tighten your pencil just a little bit more. You know how Itasca County buys equipment. We do a bid request when it's over $50,000. Really, excuse me, over $25,000. We do a bid request. So we have to take the low bid, being state and government. I sure would like to have all of our pieces of equipment be an ASV piece of equipment or a Yamaha piece of equipment. You guys make great equipment. I'd like to see our county buy your stuff. So you might have to sharpen the pencil just a little bit for us to be legal in buying it the proper way on government contract. So, but we sure would like to be driving ASV's uh, equipment here in our county, especially where it's made. We did have warrants for health and human service, child protection, um, and foster care. That was 1.2 million and some change. We are having a little bit of an uptick of out of home foster care, family support. We do have an uptick in that right now. A nice presentation from IM Care. I will just tell you the week of April 15th, excuse me, April 9th through the 15th, we did recognize all of our telecommunicators week here in Itasca County. Our resolution, um, uh, basically, this resolution is in support of emergency 911 dispatchers. Um, I will just tell you, you know, they're always the first person on a scene of anything. How's that? They do very hard work. Got to know a handful of them very well. They're good people. They work hard. You probably would never know who they are in the grocery store, but I'm just going to tell you, kudos to all of our team down there at 911 Dispatch, and thank you so much for all your hard work. Um, I just can just tell you we're very lucky here in Itasca County to have the team that we have. There's other areas of the state of Minnesota that have very much difficulty. We have a very good seasoned team, and they work very hard for you. So, I guess the last thing I'll just talk about is for the new jail. We did a bid of kitchen equipment. I personally, one leg of a five-legged table here, gentlemen and ladies. I still think it's outrageous, the dollar amount. I did vote yes for it because we need to purchase this and move on. Uh, I was part of the group that was able to get this number down. They wanted $697,000 for kitchen equipment. We did pull that, made them do a rebid. I did sit down with the contractor with the catalog in hand, people. How's that? And started pointing some things out. Um, we had a grand savings of $168,000. New bid came in at 529. That was a low bid. That did get awarded today. After that, I'll just tell you that the ice, you're going to start seeing some slush being formed. So if you are going out onto lakes or rivers, please be very, very safe. We're gonna get to a time where the ice becomes unsafe in the near future. So just be careful out there, people, please. Right? After that, I hope everybody has a good day. Thank you so much.